Hello everybody and welcome back to yet another game of the League of Legends. So it's another one of those days where nobody really kind of voted for me to play a champ, so I decided to do my executive decision. And I chose Lucian since I don't know if I have a Lucian ADC game. And I was thinking that it would take forever to get a queue up with ADC Lux. That was one of the picks there just to see if anyone would want to see ADC Lux. I don't think that would work. But, you know, I just kind of did it. So let's go over the teams. We have ADC Lucian, support Janna, mid Katarina, top Urgot, and Nasus in the jungle. On their team, they have mid top Yasuo, mid Heimerdinger, ADC Graves, Lux in the support role, and jungle Aatrox. Now, let's see. I think we can do a decent job bottling. Me and Janna, I'd say, are more safe picks, considering the whole fact that Graves is a really bossy champion. Oleani has, and he also has a really good trade because of his passive. If you don't know, when he's fighting, by taking damage or doing damage himself, he gets this buff for magic resist and whatever, magic resistant armor, and it stacks 10 times. But me and Janna have the kind of capabilities to perhaps kite around our opponents a bit. If you see this buff, while around Janna, I get 8. Okay, and the thing is, we saw Yasuo mid as well, I believe. We saw someone else mid. It might be Yasuo. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Someone placed a ward there. So someone warded their red buff. So Janna's passive is relatively short range, simply because it got nerfed. It used to be global range, gave the whole entire team a lot of movement speed. And if you can't tell, that's Particle of the Wind. I don't know why she put a ward down there to be exactly at this moment, but I guess, you know, I have to assume that the enemy jungler is starting red side simply because ADC and support aren't here yet, meaning most likely they're helping him leash. And speak of the devil, here they are. Let's see if I can't get off a good auto attack. Don't want to get snared, binded, whatever. All that good stuff. I don't know why Janna flashed, to be exact. I guess terrified of the Lux snare. It's very strong, especially for people who kind of can't fight too well early, like Janna, who happens to be somewhat more of a disengage support and who would rather, I guess, see a farm lane happen than a total fight lane. And next we're gonna get E, just in case, you know, we have to make our quick escapes. Gonna get down some damage on him. Lucian's kind of whole deal is his passive. He can auto attack twice after using a spell, so it makes him a spell slinger. And I just missed that canyon because I don't know why. It just seems like my auto attacks are pretty weak. I feel like they should be doing a bit more. Okay, I got snared, and this is where I E out. Okay, Janna is a little bit in trouble, especially since she used her flash before. And now I'm in a bit in trouble. I don't think I need to exactly... Maybe if I turned around, I probably could have gotten them, but then I probably would have gotten Lux snared. So I'm going to have to definitely back now, but I didn't have to use my flash or my ignite or anything to really get them to back off. But Janna, since she used her flash a little preemptive beforehand, she definitely kind of had the bad end of that. And we're going to go off and kind of build to our team's strength, or at least our lane strength, which is movement speed. So I'm going to go build boots instead of anything since I have to go back so early, which is kind of bad for me. He's already out farming me because not only did I miss some farm, but now I'm back now. He's level 3, he's way ahead of me at this point. This is stupid. No. Okay, so I think, sounding from that, okay, Janna's the only death. Katarina's having a tough time because Heimerdinger not only is a ranged champion, but he's also very good at kind of zoning your opponents. So I guess that's kind of why Katarina's having a rough time. That would have to be my guess. I don't really think I need to use my W. I don't know. I'm not used to this. The auto attacks just feel so slow for some reason. I don't know, they feel like they should be faster. Put down a ward, we don't want to get ganked, and we have to focus on farming a bit better. My real guess is probably because I'm constantly feeling the need to spell sling and attack. Well, I probably should just be like getting the last auto attack off of it. What? I don't think she shielded that. Yeah, he did take a decent amount of damage from that, and I did get 2 pots so I can sustain a bit better. I'm gonna assume they don't have a ward here, considering that I keep throwing Lux's E into it. I don't think I need to really worry. Just pop a potion and walk around. So yeah, I was gonna say like this is their opposite is very their laning phase should be opposite to ours. It's very aggressive. Well, ours is more passive, like I said, because not only do we have Janna, but I'm not like Graves is a very bursting champion. He does a lot of damage in a short period of time. So that's kind of where the whole we got to be really careful lane is. I was hoping with all this like extra movement speed that we would be getting, that we could definitely go ahead and do something here or there. Okay, so I'm gonna survive that, but at what cost, guys? I'm so low that they can easily take me down. This is a very hard lane, definitely. It seems like Nasus came mid, and perhaps, yep, he got a kill on the Heimerdinger, so I want to stay just a bit longer. I know this is really bad of me. Yeah, this is bad. I have to back now, if not earlier. It seems like the Aatrox is just power farming. I wish people could just play champs so it was so easy. I guess, you know, she's getting really angry because Heimerdinger definitely should be a counter to Katarina early, but not late. Since Katarina is a high boss champion, she shouldn't get so much trouble as much trouble later on. So let's say bot lane is MIA, let the team know that they're not there. That's really important. The good thing is they're not getting too much damage on the turret, but I'm going to really enter the mid game very weak. Let's see. At this point, we should probably, they're going to jump over, yet. I could tell that it was happening from the beginning, and I can't really help much. Other places, Katarina should know that the Aatrox is nearby and be cautious. But I feel like what I should really try to do now is farm. Simply because that's kind of how I'm going to get myself back. What? This is something I really don't like. I threw off a Q there. I don't know why I didn't really activate or go off. And yeah, missed that. I don't know why I'm missing so much. That was a little bad on my part simply because it was so late and badly timed. Now they're all going mid. Hopefully Katarina can get out. There might be a dive considering that Aatrox has his passive. Yeah, he has his passive still. I don't know. I thought I saw someone towards behind me, but that might have been when I was over here. Yeah, Graves is definitely perhaps trying to come up from behind. So Graves is not level. The only good thing about that Graves right now is he's not level. Okay, speak of the devil, he's now level 6. So we're definitely outclassed here. We're not too far behind by any means. It's 20. We're still farming decently, but we really need to catch up. Being behind at all is really gonna be hard for us, especially because he has 2 kills. No, I didn't get that. My W is very weak simply because it's not a primary attack skill. Okay, I have to focus on trying to farm. But the problem is, if I do get up to farm, he's definitely going to punish me for it with a good amount of poke. Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely taking a lot of poke. That is 100% true. There's not much we can actually do about that now. But the Graves is also taking a lot of damage, which is good. What the heck? Dang it. I feel like nothing's going off. Like, I literally should have done Ignite on him. So, he should die by all means. He got ignited unless Lux shielded him. Dang it. But Katarina definitely, with her timing, should definitely get him. if she does this right. Okay. Good job. I was gonna say if the Lux, she could probably have dodged the Lux Snare simply with her E, but I guess the flash was a good measure just to make sure she got it. And a kill on the Katarina now, especially now, is very good. Sadly, we want to start building towards, since we couldn't get anything really big early, let's start building towards the Bilgewater Cutlass. So get a ward, because that's going to be kind of necessary now. It seems like he's fighting Aatrox now. He seems to have somewhat of the upper hand, but Aatrox always is passive, and that's going to be a big pain. So he should have been really cautious of that, but it seems like he did alright, so good job, Nasus. It seems like he knew what he was doing. I was a little afraid that picking a fight there was the wrong idea. So I'm going to give him a bit of a leash, simply because he probably needs it. Tank it a bit. Just so. Because our Nasus did a good job there, and we want to reward him for it. I think that should be enough for now. That already did 75% damage to my HP. Don't know. He's there, coming up behind the Janna. Okay, I don't think we should really fight this. He's really strong, but I guess Janna did a preemptive strike, expecting him to come here. Yeah, that was probably too early for me, but I mean, it's not the greatest ult. I ran out of mana too. Not the greatest here and there, but I'm going to say it's pretty good on our part. We did a lot of damage. Now he has a lot of pressure on him, which is in turn going to increase our kind of ability to lane, because with such low health, he has to be wary of us. Okay, I got him with that. Just gotta dodge that. Don't want to get hit by that ever. And we have a potion left, so okay, so they have Aatrox here now, so that's pretty bad. And sadly, our friend the Janna got a little bit too close. Though I understand her reasoning, she was definitely too low to tango. And I don't know if we'll be able to save this, so I'm going to just slowly back off as I do this, get farther away from them. Yep, we're definitely not going to be able to save this, sadly. Let's see. Right now, it seems like Graves is the strongest on their team. We're definitely falling far behind on farm, but this is kind of good too. Now that our tower's gotten destroyed, because now I can safely farm back here and let the farm come to me. I won't be able to really help my team, but I don't think I could at this rate. So I gotta focus on farming here. Okay. So I don't know. I felt like something's over there, so I gotta be ready to E out or something if they do decide to come from behind me, because that's the one fear I really got right now, if they come from behind. So as long as I know Graves is here, I'm going to go let it push again. Graves cannot be seen for a while, more than like 3 seconds. I'm going to call MIA, simply because he's a dangerous threat right now for our team. But I feel like Nasus just showed how strong he was in that fight. If Janna doesn't really die too much or doesn't become too much of a liability, we should be 100% fine. Not that Janna's bad or anything, but I understand like this lane phase is pretty hard, especially for the kind of comp we have in our bot lane. We were simply just too defensive. Let me just flash out it, or at least jump here. I don't know if you can actually fight this to be 100%. And he's like, he has too much to really escape this. So I'm going to say perhaps we should just back off. But I'm still, yeah. Let's just back off. Nasus. Huh. How many times did I tell you to back off? Don't criticize me. That's the pain. Like, he's like, how, no. Like, I told him it was a bad idea. I mean, I went in because I felt bad that he died, because He finally caught up to him, but we shouldn't have fought him. It's such a pain when people play like that. Like, they don't have any real thoughts in their head. They're like that. Chasing is just bad at this point. We're so behind that chasing is the dumbest idea we could have right now. And they still do it, and I don't get it at all. 100% honesty, I don't get it. I know I haven't been doing too great. I missed a decent amount of farm, and I'm not going to say that I am doing great. And he has every... I mean, but he should know that because I had a hard lane. I mean, he should know, especially with how strong Zave's been, how hard the lane has been, that I couldn't really help him there. And that's the thing. Like, he has to think a bit about his teammates, not just about how he's doing, what his score is. I have to play super safe. I've been playing super safe this whole time, so he should know to an extent that I can't fight anything. And you see, you have to be really careful in a lane like this. I got hit, but I mean, I have my Tao constantly shielding me, which is my only real saving grace. And I mean, I'm just doing that to clear the wave, to be 100% honest. I don't care about my ultimate. I don't care really about my mana. I just want to keep them off the tower. That's all that matters at this moment. Janna should just back off too. She's died so many times, I don't want to risk it. It really kind of like, she's had so much trouble with this. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. I can't really stop him, per se. But let's see if I can't just take him down. Okay, that's good. I at least can do something here. That's the kind of thing I'm trying to say. When it's at this thing, we can't fight. We have to be purely defensive. And because Janna died, we can't defend the tower now. Which just kind of makes me really angry. Because Janna is a good champion. I'm not going to say she's bad. But she's not an aggressive champion. She's not meant to be played aggressive. She has a knock-up, a slow, a shield, and an ultimate that blasts the enemies away and heals them. It's a very defensive build. And that's kind of what you gotta focus on. Like, I'm not gonna bash on Janna. I'm not gonna say that she herself is doing... She's doing a pretty bad job at playing Janna the way she's meant to be played. But she's made some fairly bad decisions as well. So, I'm not gonna say, like, she's a bad player. She probably just doesn't play to Janna's style very well. And the thing is, she might be learning Janna, so I'm not gonna bash on her, but I'm just gonna try to keep my head about it, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about it, because I want you guys to get the kind of right way to play. I don't want you guys to have this bad idea of what it means to play as Janna support. So I'm hoping you guys can learn from it. He's going in. I want to be there to help. Sadly, there's not much you can do. If I don't think I could take a Lux ult, but if I can dodge it, that's good. So Nasus is someone who is strong, but in the jungle he's pretty weak because he requires a lot of farming to get his main damage source, his Q, to do a lot of damage. So he can't be too aggressive, and he's, like I said, he's not as strong as the jungle. And I wish I could have really helped him, but at that point there wasn't much of anything I could do. I mean, it's kind of sad at this point in the game where we can't really get past here without dying. Which, all reported. Okay, I don't know what we could actually do here. And I mean, I don't see, like, this is the kind of thing, like, he didn't play super good, and he's just getting angry at everybody. So I don't see why, you know, he should go and report everybody and blame us for things that happened. Like, for one, I plain out told him, even if that was a good play, I told him that I wasn't going to participate in it. I mean, I literally just told him to back up, told him to back off. I mean, I didn't want to play like that. I didn't want to get into that. See? Like, he's too strong now, and you see, he's 8-1. I've only had 2 deaths. Yeah, Nasus jungle doesn't really work out. I mean, it can work out, and I'm not going to deny that, and I'm not going to say it was a bad choice of him. It's just that it's a very hard thing to kind of accomplish, especially because Nasus's normal playstyle doesn't work for it. It can become really strong, but you have to power farm with it almost. Okay, I'm going to say Janna needs to do something. That's a bad thing. Like, sure, it's a good knockaway, and it's good, but you can't just stay there until you use all of it. You have to kind of, like, think about how you can move and do more flexible plays. Janna is a very mobile champion. See, like, that's a good thing. I hope he doesn't get mad at me for defending him from all that. Taken down by a Janna. So here's the thing, you gotta be like, even if your teammates are bad, like, we need Nasus for a team fight, simply because he's the kind of tank we need on our team, even though, yeah, he's building tank, we need some kind of front line, and that's why I kind of protect him from the Heimerdinger W. Because we need to have all our team for this, and we have to be a team player, even if our team are being a little, rude, saying that we should all be reported simply because the game isn't going the way he wants it to. So, I'm going to say, our kind of thing we got to do is poke from afar. At this point, we're very weak. We took a lot of damage. We need to heal. So, we have to get back into this pretty fast. I think this is enough health. We just need to have enough health to kind of not die in a single combo. Yeah, there's not much we could really do there, sadly. They have our inhibitors, so they'll start spawning super minions. So we need to kind of like think of a counter strategy for that. Let's see. My ultimate is good for killing minions, so I'm going to save that for defensive rather than an offensive front, because simply we don't have the... we can't afford going offensive at this point. So maybe this isn't going to be the best gameplay. Maybe it's going to be a loss. But I want to at least show you guys a proper way to defend, proper way to kind of like, if you can make a comeback and get your team to work together, maybe I can kind of show you how to get that going, getting a counterattack going. Specifically because this is definitely a thing, like if we could go ahead and get a counterattack, we have to defend. One prime example was when I got Aatrox. I attacked, and one thing is, when your enemies are attacking the tower and there's a bunch of minions, you have to attack the minions first. You guys saw what I did with my ultimate. I used it defensively to kill all the minions so that I could go ahead and keep my tower attacking them instead of the minions, which is what I really needed the tower to do. So when Aatrox dived me, the tower was on him, because he had gotten the tower aggression on me, on himself. You know, I kind of forgot we had an Orgot, simply because, I don't know, he probably didn't do bad. I just haven't seen enough of him to really tell. Yeah, I would have tried to defend him, but there wasn't anything I could really do there. So let's see if we can just survive. I mean, if we do take any real damage here, we could definitely lose it in an instant, simply because Graves is so strong. I don't know why he's so big, though. That's one thing I don't get. Okay, that was close, guys, and I want you to see what I did there. I kind of went this way, so Yasuo thought I was going this way. If Graves didn't come from behind and deal the killing blow, I would have definitely killed Yasuo, and perhaps if I could turn my attention to Graves fast enough, I could have definitely taken him out. So, you're not supposed to leave the area of your turrets, that's bad, but I kind of like knew if I went this way, I was going to get caught, so I wanted to make a kind of quick turn and dodge, and then ultimate on the Yasuo, and he was just dead. If Graves wasn't there, or if he was a little bit slower and coming this way, I'm going to say definitely we could have killed him too. Simply because I feel like we could have outplayed him, because he was getting really overconfident, the whole team. They were kind of getting way behind our enemy lines. I just want to throw that off, perhaps get an assist. He has his revive. We got to kind of also predict, because that means he might be more likely to dive. And this is one thing about the Nasus. He's way too aggro. He's just going way out of the base's reach. He's going out of the way for any kind of protection for himself. Dodge that. That's good. Now we have his passive, so we want to kind of get it down here. Okay, I don't want to get too much with the Yasuo. Don't want to mess with him. Our team can definitely take care of him. That's good. I was hoping we could get both. Maybe have taken out the Aatrox and flashback. Let our team take care of the Yasuo. But sadly, that didn't really happen. But I think I can play a really good defensive game, especially with someone like Lucian, who is known for being somewhat defensive. And I hope, yeah, I'm going to say Last Whisper would probably be a good item to get, simply because they have a lot of tanky and damage. I hit everyone on this team. I hope you born in hell. Yep. Isn't he just nice, guys? So Janet survived, so I'm going to go ahead and take out these minions. I wish I could have taken out on both sides, but simply because they were on that side, I wanted to make sure that they had someone kind of like, I wanted to clear the minions. I'm going to say being out so far like that is just really bad. And I don't think the fact is they're not getting caught out that far. They're putting themselves in this dangerous situation in the first place. So that's the kind of thing how we're losing, in my opinion. We're getting way too out there to defend ourselves. So we gotta focus the super minion, because that's the ones that the turret's going for first. And now that the turret's destroyed, like, and we lost our one defense, it's kind of like bad, but we're going in on this. Graves is low, and he could definitely be taken out if we do it carefully. But we don't want to like get ourselves in harm's way and just simply die for it, because they have a lot more guys who are stronger that our team are going to need us to help defend against. Like that. Okay, the good thing is he survived. So I'm going to be here just in case like he throws off a rocket barrage. I want to defend him, since he should be somewhat more tanky than us, and he should be valuable in a team fight for being able to do both damage and kind of be tanky-ish. Okay, I was gonna say I didn't have my E to dodge that, sadly, and we're probably gonna lose here, so GG, well played. I'm gonna say we tried our best, and I think I kind of showed you really good defensive gameplay. And if you can be really defensive, and your team can be defensive, and you could really turn around a team fight like that. So let's see. Anything else we need to cover? Well, one last thing, I guess. I'm gonna be putting up another straw poll for the next gameplay, which will actually be ADC today. I believe that means I'm going to be playing mid tomorrow. So hopefully you guys have a few ideas of who want me to play mid. And I hope I can play to the best of your expectation, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. And if so, remember to like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys next time on the League of Legends.